Hi, good morning students. Welcome back to your mathematics lecture. Here I am with you, Veena here, back with lessons on maths of standard 6th. So here we are beginning with a new chapter, that is chapter 10, equations. So today we are going to learn more in numbers, its calculations, also with English alphabets which are included with numbers. So let's begin with the chapter equations. Now, before beginning, let's have an activity. Suppose you are playing with your friends with some marbles. Okay. So, while playing, the first person A had scored 5 marbles. Second person had scored 4 marbles. So, they are in one group. Now, second group, we have 3 children again. So, first one, C scored 3 marbles. D scored 3 marbles. E again scored 3 marbles. Now let us calculate the total of each groups. In group 1, 5 plus 4 marbles is 9 marbles. In group 2, we have 3 children each having 3 marbles. So 3 into 3, 9. So both are in draw. There is no group that has won the match. It's a draw. Draw means both are having equal scores. That is 9 equal to 9. So when such is the case, in mathematics, how can we compare it? In mathematics, the sign of equality, that is having equal scores, where we write with equal to sign, shows that the numbers on both the sides are equal. Such an equality is called as an equation. Okay, so when you're playing, just keep this in mind in a normal life as well. If you're both are scoring the same thing, you can relate it towards the chapter equations that we are going to learn in deep in this video. Now, if there are equal weights, suppose you're going to a vegetable vendor, he's selling you vegetables and you're buying it. Okay, he's keeping weights on one side and your vegetables on the other side. Suppose both the weights on both the sides are on the weighing scale are equal, that is, they are balanced. Such a balanced scale is like an equation. In equation also we have to find the same thing. Both the sides, that is LHS left hand side, RHS that is right hand side, should be equal. This equal to sign is similar to the weighing scale. See the triangles in the upper and below lower side, both are facing each other. So that means it is balanced, it is equal. In this chapter also we will be solving questions on LHS and RHS in the future. Let us begin with some examples of equality first. How to find both the sides same with our 4 rules of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, that is BODMAS, where only we are taking these 4 things. Now the first example, 13 into 3 equals to 9 plus 30. When we solve both the sides, that is LHS and RHS, what we get the answer as is 39 and 39 both the sides. So both the sides we got same answer. So 39 equals to 39. So this is again the one of the example of equality. Now second, I'm taking 25 minus 7 and other side I'm taking 6 multiplied by 3. 25 minus 7 is 18. 6 multiplied by 3 is again 18. So both the sides, that is our LHS and RHS, left hand side and our right hand side, are equal. So 18 equal to 18. Third example of equality with some other forms like division and addition. 45 divided by 9 on one side, that is LHS, and on right hand side 3 plus 2. Now what is the answer? It's 5 equals to 5. So when we get RHS and LHS equal, that is both sides are equal, they are said to be a balanced equation. They are under the form equality. Now there are different mathematical operations given here. I will show you with, yeah, this is group A and this is group B. Now what you have to do? You have to match A with B. Now, but the multiplication, division, minus, plus all will be same or different. You have to just see where the answer comes equal. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So in group B, what you will do with which numbers, that you will get answer as 8. 8 into 3 is 24. No, we need 8. 19 minus 10 is 9. What is the answer we need? It's 8. 10 minus 2 is 8. Yes. So the answer of 16 divided by 2 equal to 10 minus 2. So the answer is 10 minus 2. Second, 5 into 2, 10. So here where will I get 10? 37 minus 27 is 10. So 5 into 2 equals to 37 minus 27. So likewise 9 plus 4 is 6 plus 7. 72 divided by 3 is 8 into 3. 4 plus 5 is equal to 19 minus 10. You have to do in the same form in your books as well. Now, the next concept of the lesson, I said you before that we'll be using variables. How? Use of a letter for a number. Suppose in a question a number is not given, it's absent or it's missing. What will we do? We will write a variable. A variable, we say variable in mathematics, but in English it is letter. Okay, we can write any letters from A to Z in smaller. We have to write in small form, not in capital letters. For example, a number is 5 greater than 8. A number is 5 greater than 8. So we don't know what is the number, but when added 8 plus 5, we get that number. So that number is x. But here we already know that 5 plus 8 is 13. Suppose the question comes as sum of a number and 10. Do we know which number is added to 10? No, here the number is missing. So what will we write instead of that? We can represent the unknown number with letters from A to Z. Here I am taking it as x. So that number for me will be x. So x, sum means plus. And which number? 10. So x plus 10. How will I write the equation over here? X plus 10. Let us go to some more examples. Sum of a number and 3. Sum means plus a number. I don't know what is the number. I can take any alphabet. So here the variable is a, which I have taken. So a plus 3 equals to 7. 7 means equals to 7. Number we get by subtracting means minus. 9 from another number. 9 from another number. From means the number will come first. But I don't know what is the number. So I'll write y minus 9. Always remember when the statement is like this and from a number is given and the number is missing, that missing number in the variable form will come first, and the before number which is already given in the question before from, that you will write in second. Twice a number is 16. So twice means 2 times. So 2 into a number we don't know. So 2 into x. You can write it as into. Here I don't have into, so I had put asterisk. You can also write it as into. 2 into x equals to 16, or you can write 2x equals to 16. Now let us solve some of the questions from your practice sets. Rewrite the following using a letter. The sum of certain number and 3. A plus 3. The difference obtained by subtracting 11 from another number. So 11 from another number. I said you from another number. We don't know what is the number. So y minus 11. Product of 15 and another number. So 15 into m, or you can write 15m. 4 times a number means 4 into a number. We don't know 4 into n or 4n. Now, just say what we have to do to get the answer. Now, find out which operation must be done on both the sides of these equations in order to solve them. Let's take up the first question. X plus 9 equals to 11. Can I get the answer of x easily? No, I have to do something. Can I add 9 with x? No, but I can do something with 11. Now for that, what will I do? What is my sign? It's plus 9. So in order to do something with 11, I have to subtract it. Now, what is it? See, on the right hand side I have done it. X plus 9 equals to 11. What I have done? X plus 9 minus 9 in LHS and in RHS also 11 minus 9. So plus 9 and minus 9 is 0. 11 minus 9 is 2. So what is my answer? X equals to 2. Similarly, just say me, you have to remind one thing. If the question where the variable and a number is given and the number is in the addition form, what will you do? You will just do the opposite of it, that is subtraction. And if in the question it is minus, what you will do? You will add. If it is multiply, you will divide. If it is division, you will do multiplication. So x minus 4 equals to 9. It is minus 4 with variable. You will add 4 on both the sides. If it is 8x equals 24, it is multiply. So you will divide 8 on both the sides. Here x upon 6 equals to 3. It's division form. So you will multiply 6 on both the sides. As we have done in the previous question to find the value, so to find the solution of an equation, x plus 7 equals to 15. Here the values of x are given as 9 and 8. So LHS is x plus 7, that is left hand side, and RHS is 15. So we'll put the value, substitute the value of 9 in the place of x in the equation. So 9 plus 7 is 16. What is our RHS? It's 15. So 16 is not equal to 15 here. Hence, the value of x equals to 9 is not the solution. Second, what we have is x equals to 8. So, we'll substitute the value of 8 in the place of x in the equation given. So, 8 plus 7 equals to 15. So, LHS is 15. What is our RHS? It's also 15. So, LHS equals to RHS. Hence, the value of x equals to 8 is the solution of x plus 7 equals to 15. Now, students, please remember the value of the variable which helps to balance the equation is called the solution to the equation. To solve an equation is to find the value of the variable as we have done above, or to find the solution to the equation. Understood? Now let us solve some questions from your practice set as per the sum done before in the example x plus 7 equals to 15. Now here are some set of questions like y minus 3 equals to 11 where the value of y is 3. Substitute the value 3 in the place of y. So 3 minus 3 is 0 but our RHS is 11. So hence the value y equals to 3 is not the solution of the equation. Y minus 3 equals to 11. Second one. 17 equals to n plus 7 where the value of n is 10. Substitute it in the right hand side, that is n plus 7, that is 10 plus 7, 17. Now LHS is already 17, no need to solve anything. RHS we had solved, we got the answer as 17. So here LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore the value n equals to 10 is the solution of the equation. 17 equals to n plus 7. 30 equals to 5x where the value of x is 6. 5x means 5 into x, 5 multiplied by x. So here LHS is 30, RHS is 5 into 6, that is 30 again. So 30 and 30 we got both the same answers, even LHS and RHS. So therefore x equals to 6 is the solution of the equation. 30 equals to 5x. Similarly over here m divided by 2 equals to 14 where the value of m is 7. So 7 divided by 2 will not get answer as 14. Hence LHS is not equal to RHS. Therefore m equals to 7 is not the solution of the equation. M upon 2 equals to 14. Now some more questions. Now y minus 5 equals to 1. Here what we have to do? Here there is no value given but we have to find the value. So to find the value we have to solve the equation. So can we subtract y minus 5, that is 5 from y? No, we cannot subtract a number and a variable. So we have to convert this number to the right hand side. If it is in left hand side with variable, we cannot do anything. Shift it to the right hand side. How we will shift it? Just writing the opposite of that number. It's minus 5. So we'll write it as plus 5. So how we will do it? Adding 5 on both the sides. So y minus 5 plus 5 equals to 1 plus 5. So y equals to 6. Why y equals to 6? Because plus 5 minus 5 is 0. What is left in left hand side? Only y. So 1 plus 5 is 6. So what is the value of y? 6. Next, 8 equals to t plus 5. So we cannot add a t and 5. So we will just write the opposite of plus 5, that is minus 5. Minus 5 means subtracting 5 on both the sides. So 8 minus 5 equals to t plus 5 minus 5. The answer is t equals to 3. So the value of t is 3. Now 4x equals to 52. So divide, here it is multiply. 4x means 4 multiplied by x. We cannot multiply, hence we will divide 4 on both the sides. That is 4x upon 4 equals to 52 divided by 4. What is the answer? 4 and 4 will get cancelled. That is 4 ones are 4. Then what is left? X equals to 52 when divided by 4. We get the answer as 13. So the value of x here is 13. Next, 19 equals to m minus 4. Can we subtract 4 from m? No. Opposite of minus 4 is plus 4. Plus 4 means adding 4. So adding 4 on both the sides, we get 19 plus 4 equals to m minus 4 plus 4. So what is the value of m now? It's 23. Here it is in dividing form. That is p upon 4, p by 4. So we cannot divide p and 4. So we'll multiply 4 on both the sides and we'll get the answer as p equals to 36. I guess you all are understanding. If any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section or in the DCS. Some more questions are listed here for your practice from your practice sets, which you can see up where minus is given and you have to just write the opposite of it, that is adding it. Where it is subtracting, where it is adding, you have to subtract it. Where it is multiplication, you have to divide, and where it is division, you have to multiply. So please go through these sums and practice it in your books. Now let's look at some word problems given in your practice sets. First word problem here is Haraba owns some sheep. Do we know how much sheep? No. So let the sheep owned by Haraba be X. Now from that X sheep, he had sold 34 of them. What is left? 176, which is already given. But do we know at what is the actual quantity of sheep with Haraba? No. So we'll write X minus 34, that is total sheep minus 34 sheep sold equals to left sheep with him, that is 176. Can we subtract 34 from X? No. So we'll add 34, writing the opposite of it. So X minus 34 plus 34 equals to 176 plus 34. So when we add, we get the answer as 210. Now that is what is the value of X. That is Haraba owns 210 sheeps. Now the second one. Sakshi prepared some jam at home and filled it in bottles. Do we know how much jam and how much she filled? That will be X, since we don't know. After giving away from it 7 bottles, she has 12 bottles with her. So we had X. She had given away 7. So X minus 7. How much is left equals to 12. So can we subtract 7 from X? No. So we will add 7 on both the sides. So X minus 7 plus 7 equals to 12 plus 7. So what is the value of X? 19. So how much bottles she made in all? It's 19 bottles. Now the second part of the question. If she filled 250 gram of jam in one bottle. If she filled 250 gram in one bottle, how much bottle is she having? 19 bottles. So 250 into 19, the actual weight of jam that she filled and prepared was 4,750 grams. That is 4.750 kilograms. So hence Sakshi filled 19 bottles of jam and the total weight of jam was 4.750 kilograms. Archana brought some kilograms of wheat. Again here we don't know how much, so it will be X. She milled it. That means she made a flour of it at the rate of 12 kilograms per month. For 3 months she was using it. So 12 kilogram per kilo wheat for 3 months equals to 3 into 12. That is 36 kilograms of wheat was floored. That is milled by her. Now after that she had 14 kilo left. That is X minus 36 equals to 14. Now adding, we cannot subtract 36 from X. So we will add it. Just put a plus on both the sides. Adding 36 on both the sides, we get X minus 36 plus 36 equals to 14 plus 36. The value of X is 50. Now what is X? X is the wheat brought by Archana. So hence Archana bought 50 kilograms of wheat altogether. I guess all my children have understood the topic very well. Equations, it's just the things like division, addition, multiplication and subtraction which you are going through in your word problems and sums with new variables and numbers. The magic is there. So just try to practice it as nicely as possible with numerous questions from your practice sets and solved examples. If any doubt, please come in the comment section or in the DCS. I'll solve your doubts. Thank you.